SANT ELM is a charming coastal village in the far southwest corner of Mallorca. With the foothills of the Serra de Tramuntana mountains behind it and the uninhabited island of Sa Dragonera in front, you couldn't ask for a more beautiful spot. SANT ELM was named after the patron saint of sailors. In the past, it was a quiet fishing village. Today, it largely remains true to its roots, but a few good quality restaurants have popped up in the area in recent years and have certainly added to its charm. It doesn't really feel like a resort, but there are a couple of hotels and a selection of villas in this neck of the woods, ideal for those keen to keep away from the beaten track of Mallorca's southwestern coastline. With the Serra de Tramuntana on its doorstep, SANT ELM is also a prime location for hikers and cyclists to base themselves. There is still very much a local feel to SANT ELM, even if, over the years, international holiday makers have been buying homes in the area. The winters here are particularly quiet, with many restaurants closing for their annual break at this time of year. In the summer, SANT ELM does receive a good influx of day visitors due to its beautiful location. Many spend the day on the pretty sandy beaches or enjoy a lunch in one of the seafood restaurants on the coastline. Others travel to SANT ELM to catch a boat over to Sa Dragonera for the day to take a closer look at the natural flora and fauna on the uninhabited island. The village has two ancient watchtowers along its coastline, firmly built to protect the town from pirate attacks. The most interesting one is the SANT ELM Tower, an old sailors' hospital and oratory erected in 1279 by King James II and turned into a tower because of the frequent pirates' assaults in the 16th century. From SANT ELM, you can also take a hike and visit the splendid nature reserve of La Trapa, which is named after the Trappist monks who settled here in 1810. During their stay, they built a monastery. Today you can still see the ruins of each chapel, the mill and the dry stone terraces, and ancient water systems they created to sustain themselves. There are two main beaches in SANT ELM. The largest one is Sa Plagia G, or S. Jeperut, with 125 meters of soft sand, dotted with sun loungers and parasols in the summer months. Sa Plagia Petita, or Cala Petita, is smaller and perfect for children because of its shallow waters. Along with many other towns, SANT ELM celebrates a Moors and Christians festival at the beginning of August. Another popular traditional fiesta here is the Pancaritas on Easter Monday, a religious celebration that sees local parade to SANT ELM Tower. SANT ELM is a fantastic base for walkers. Visitors also come to enjoy the views over Sa Dragonera or sit in the stunning setting whilst watching the world as it goes by. On the mainland, there is a wonderful hike from SANT ELM that heads to the abandoned Trappist monastery of Sa Trapa, a round trip of around 3 hours through coastal maquis and pine trees with some of the finest views of Sa Dragonera. From here you can see that the island really looks like a dragon coming out of the sea, hence its name. There are just a few shops in SANT ELM selling local arts and crafts and some local produce. SANT ELM has several lovely fish restaurants which have great views of the sea and over Sa Dragonera. Although the village isn't a major tourist destination, It does offer accommodation for those looking to base themselves away from the more touristy spots along the southwest coast of Mallorca.
Pe stânca aia, așa, îi bărbierește.